Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Only a really quick one because yesterday's video was quite long and extensive and I covered the greater context already. So in this video we only take a look at the 1 hour chart, 30-minute chart, look at the immediate price action here. Now, funny enough, we did reach the triangle target in the end. Remember yesterday it was like $80 short or something. It missed the target of the triangle breakout slightly. Because the way you measure it when you break out of an Elliott Wave triangle, you calculate target, then you take the height at the beginning of the triangle when you extend the AB trend line and the the BD trend line and the AC trend line, and you add your vertical thrust line to the end of the E wave, which is the end of that fourth wave here. And yesterday I was a bit annoyed because it missed it by like $80 or something. But today, as you can see, with a few hours delay, right, it was reached in the end. And sometimes these wicks just get filled. Anyway, yesterday we had already fulfilled, you could say, the minimum expectations of this move down because we did break the triangle to the downside. It did recover quite quickly, but it failed to create an impulse and it failed to create a breakout above that descending trend line here, which I could also show as a corrective price channel, but either way it failed to create a breakout above the trend line. And I did highlight to you in yesterday's last video, I think we were up here or here, that it was here, that to really talk about a breakout and that the low is in here, we need Bitcoin to break out to the upside of the triangle of the trend line first, in the very first place, because this would be an initial signal, or an initial indication, not necessarily confirmation that the trend has shifted and we have seen a more substantial low in place here. So we need to see that, and then it needs to rally above 22.8k in an impulsive structure. That is important, okay? So far we haven't seen that, and because of the weakness, I would still expect lower. Yeah? I mean, this third wave could be over at any point now. We've reached on the lower time frame now the targets based on Fib targets. Based on Fib targets, we could go a little lower. As I said to you yesterday, based on the larger time frame Fibs, the key support area actually starts at 21,536, goes down to 20k. We've got the previous wave 4 low here at around 21,360, so that should be significant support. It's all in this cluster of support. Now you need to know that obviously downside targets based on the triangle measurement are now fulfilled. So this is not terribly reliable, but it's a level to watch. Yeah, so that doesn't mean it turns around here, but it means it can, and it means it's a level to watch. Now, the way the structure looks like doesn't look to me that it's over yet. It looks more like an ending diagonal, maybe in the wave 5 of 3. And also what we can do, depending on how many lows we get, because you can count this as just a one wave complete as a wave 1. You can also count it as a 1-2-1-2 setup. So that's why we can take the length of the wave 1, go to the high of the wave 4, and we've reached perfectly the 1-to-1 ratio. So absolutely magical here. Again, Fib levels reached on the lower time frame, 21,850, was very accurate together with the triangle target. So that is reached. They can always extend, and then we talk about 21,410, but that is again in our larger support area anyway. And then I could say, okay, but if I count all of this as one wave, as a wave 1, then I can take here the Fibs as well, go to the high of the fourth, and then I get a target of 21,750. Now that's on the micro level really, okay? So that would be probably the next sort of stop. And if we break below that, I mean, then we're in our large target or support area anyway. And then we just need to see, do we turn around straight away or do we get this larger fourth wave? Condition, of course, is that the 20k level is eventually holding, because if not, then this setup is not going to work out. But of course, we take it level by level here. I'll keep you updated for now, as long as we stay below the trend line and more importantly, below the resistance at 22.8k, which I might shift further down if we get a bit more clarity about the structure here on the micro level. Then I will keep you, of course I will keep you updated. But only if it breaks that trend line and breaks above the 22.8k level, we can talk really about a breakout. because it's quite weak. We're making lower lows and lower highs still. I mean, you start to see now bullish divergences on the smallest time frames here, the 30-minute chart, on the MACD and the RSI. Okay, so that's something to watch. That often happens towards the end of a drop, like here in a wave 5. Okay, you tend to see that. I mean, there's no point trying to micro count this. If I was to, then I would probably try to count the move here, but you know, there's no point. I could count that as a wave 1, maybe a wave 2 here. Yeah, so that this was a wave 1, this was a wave 2. We're now coming down in a third wave. This could be A, B, C of 3, and there might be one more high and one more low. But that is speculation because it is a very volatile market. Okay, that's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you will like the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.